Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence, and today I'm going to show you how to make a great British breakfast in the form of an Omelette Arnold Bennett. If you've never heard of it, you are in for a decadent treat. So, as I show you how to make it, sit back, relax, with a cup of tea in hand, and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. In his 63 years of life, Enoch Arnold Bennett authored 34 novels, 7 volumes of short stories, 13 plays, as well as maintaining a daily journal. He wrote articles and stories for various newspapers and ran the UK Ministry of Information during the First World War. So, I think it's safe to say that he was a prolific writer. He, unsurprisingly, became a wealthy man and was known for his lavish lifestyle, owning a yacht, travelling often, and eating at the best restaurants in London. He often stayed at the Savoy Hotel in London, where he would instruct chefs to prepare a rich omelette, calling for smoked haddock, a rich sauce, and a topping of cheese before being grilled to perfection. This, my dear viewers, is the appropriately named Omelette Arnold Bennett, which to this day can be had at the London Savoy Hotel. Now, in this episode, we'd like to show you how to prepare the richest of omelettes from scratch, just the way the man himself would have had it prepared. But before we do, allow me to introduce the ingredients to you. For today's Brilliantly British Omelette Arnold Bennett, you will need some grated cheese, some mustard, garlic, plain white flour, chopped parsley, leek, carrot, peas, chopped celery, eggs, full fat milk, some butter, and finally, the star of this dish, you will of course need some smoked haddock. If you can't get hold of smoked haddock, because I know outside of the UK it can be a bit tricky, smoked salmon will be a suitable alternative. And of course, to avoid the occurrence of bland food, you will also need some salt and some pepper. That's it for the making of the omelette. But look, turn your attention just for a minute to your hydration. It's really important. And so whilst you cook, you need something to sip on. And we suggest brewing yourself a nice cup of hot tea so you can sip on that whilst you cook. To make the richest omelette on earth, slowly melt a knob of butter in a pan over a medium heat, and in tandem begin to poach your smoked haddock in a saucepan of milk over a medium-low heat. With the butter somewhat molten, tip in your celery, peas, leek, and carrots, frying gently over a medium heat with a touch of salt. After cooking for several minutes, remove your pan from the heat, placing it to one side for later on. Now, turning my attention to the haddock, which entails ensuring that the milk is hot but not boiling. The haddock, mind you, when cooked, will flake easily and will have an opaque white colour within. When cooked, remove the fish from the milk, both of which should be placed to one side. Then slowly melt butter in a saucepan whilst flaking your haddock, discarding the skin. To your molten butter, add flour, curry, mustard, and garlic powder. Cook the contents over a medium heat for 2 minutes, stirring constantly. Then, gradually add your poaching milk and cook until smooth and thick, before seasoning with salt and pepper to taste, followed by a generous amount of parsley. Perfect. Placing your sauce to one side, before proceeding, switch on and begin preheating your grill or oven, and then start cooking your eggs with a touch of seasoning. Then, once partially cooked, remove from the heat, scatter your fish and vegetables on top, then douse with your rich, flavoursome sauce, and as if this dish isn't rich enough, blanket with grated cheese and grill until it looks like this. With the omelette made, I think it's now time for some tasting. All right, my dear viewers, let's have some breakfast. All right, let's eat in 3, 2, 1. wow. Oh wow. I'm
dumbfounded.
I'm gobsmacked. I'm lost for words. I have never had this flavor combination. I've never experienced this flavor combination before, ever. Who would think? Like it's like a forbidden sin to put fish, smoked fish, and cheese together, but it works. Wow. Don't even get me started as well. Don't even get me started on how creamy, rich, buttery this thing is. There are so many textures going through here. The vegetables as well. Oh, and it's crunchy as well because it's been grilled. This breakfast, this item in front of me has it all. I implore you, please, please, please make this breakfast. Oh, it will be an experience and a half. Now, I need some tea. Thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make an Omelette Arnold Bennett. Seeing as you like this episode, don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone you know about the brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you next time.